there, it's Kieran, and this week I'm back for the final video in my effective leadership video series. So last week we talked about task versus relationship leaders, and this week we're going to talk about something a little bit more relational, but something that's definitely important for any leader to remember. And we're going to talk about knowing your people. One leadership theory I want to focus on today is LMX, or the Leader-Member Exchange. And LMX focuses on the two-way relationship between leaders and followers. So the relationship that a follower has with their leader and the relationship a leader has with their follower. An important part of the LMX theory is the in-groups and out-groups that are formed between leaders and followers. So a follower who might be in the in-group is someone who the leader takes extra time to get to know, the people who have built personal relationships with the leader, and people that importantly feel like they know the leader and that the leader knows them. So in-groups and out-groups are formed based on the follower themselves, not necessarily just by the leader, if that makes sense. And then an out-group is someone who feels like the leader doesn't know them, like the leader doesn't take time to care about their work or invite them to do extra for the company or organization, whatever it may be. So LMX is important in knowing our people as a leader, because leaders who have built up relationships with their followers know their followers' strengths and weaknesses, and they allow them to work on those things, and the leader encourages them to be built up and just to be more effective in the workplace. Knowing the things that bother your people or avoiding distractions is so important in ensuring their efficiency in the workplace, in the organization, in the group, on the team, whatever it may be. Getting to know your people builds a rapport and trust unlike any other. When you take the time to truly understand your people on a personal level, it shows that you care and that you value their individuality. If a member of your team feels like you aren't taking the time to get to know them, you aren't trying to understand them on a personal level, they're going to put themselves in an out group, and more times than not, someone who is in the out group is not going to participate with the rest of the team. They are not going to want to be a part of team functions. They're going to show up, do what they need to do, and leave. And building that trust grows communication within your team, and that in turn creates an environment where everyone feels supported. So it's important to take the time to build a relationship with every single person on your team, because you never know if they feel like they've connected with you or not until you take that time. So 3 ways to show that you care about your team are to show interest in their lives, to build connections by finding what similarities you have, and to measure performance by what matters the most. And one way you can do that is just by finding out what's important to them and how that aligns with the values and the mission of your organization. For the past few weeks, I've shared some of my insight on leadership and what I have learned as an agricultural leadership student at Oklahoma State. And I want to give a huge shout out, first of all, to Dr. Lauren Klein. She is one of our ag leadership professors, and also Mindy McNeil. She is our 4-H educator here in Oklahoma County. They both helped me out making sure that this project was truly effective and would be helpful for young leaders. And I hope that there's been something you can take away and apply to your own personal leadership style. I would really appreciate if you would fill out my evaluation that's linked below, and let me know what you thought. Let me know what videos you liked. Let me know what you learned. So have a fantastic rest of your summer, and I wish you the best of luck.